live stream to actually begin, and we'll get into it. I know that sometimes when the live stream goes up live afterwards, that it sometimes records a little bit of this at the beginning. So I decided to start talking here. But the true live stream will start in just a second. And hello, ladies and gentlemen, I am the Grand Cat, and today we're doing a very, very short live stream. We are doing it with the intention of trying to give away the free gift vouchers. The free giveaway. Which we've been trying to give away for a little while now, and YouTube has been preventing us. John Layton says, hello there. Hello, John. Welcome to the stream. John has become a regular viewer. Now, let me go ahead and try this. Hello, everyone. Oh, Zaldera Gaming says hello from Canada. My goodness, the Grand Cat Grand Fleet extends all the way to Canada now. Wonderful. Thank you for coming along. And Gugua Zex, I believe that's... No, that's not a Z, that's a 7. Gugua, I shall say, says hi. Hello, Gugua. Welcome. John Layton says, I was in your team at one point. Oh, my goodness. I do not recognise the name John Layton as being a member of my team. Perhaps you had a different name, or is a different name on W Supercard. That's very, very possible. Christopher Warhes says hello. Welcome, Christopher Warhes. Now, I'm trying my hardest to do this free giveaway, and it is very, very much a refusal. Oh, Darthscon89, yes, I do recognise Darthscon. Alright, so I'm trying to do the free giveaway now. True Hulkster says the links are shared. And I'm going to go into membership gifting, and that is all that happens. It's going to infinitely load here, but at least I now have it on camera. It has been recorded. I have been talking to people from YouTube, and hopefully they are going to try and get this fixed. It is currently the 25th, so there should be 5 more free gifted subs for me to hand out, and it just absolutely in refusal. Khalid says, hello, Grand Cat. Welcome, Khalid. Alright, that's good enough. Once again, I did try gifting the free memberships, but unfortunately, it is once again absolutely in refusal. Let me see here. What did I miss in terms of the chat? Christopher Warren says, I was in your team before but got kicked out. Oh, did you miss the minimum requirements or say something maybe unprovoked? I'm unsure. Noah says, hello. Welcome, Noah. And yep, that's me up to date with the chat. So part of the issue is when I go into the live stream chat and I click on the little money thing. Oh, John Layton says, I never got kicked or anything, I just left as I took a break from the game. Ah, I see. Well, in that case, you should be welcome back. Anytime you feel like. So, right, I'm going to explain what happens when I try and gift the free gifted memberships, which has worked every other time. Every other time, you know, we've been able to hand them out. So, what I do is I click on the little dollar icon next to the chat that says show your support for the Grand Cat. I click on that. It comes up super stickers, super chat, membership, and membership gifting. And then I can click on super stickers, super chat, and membership, and they will work fine. But the second that I click on membership gifting, it just gives me an infinite loading screen, and I don't know what the solution to that is. And people from YouTube said, can you please record it? Can you please get us some footage of it, and then we'll try and see what the problem is, and then we'll try and fix it. Does anyone else have the same problem? Because this is what I want to see, is if other people have the same issue. Like, don't buy anything, don't click on anything to actually spend any money. Just click on the little dollar sign and then click on the membership gifting and tell me what it comes up, if it comes up anything at all, or if it's just an infinite loading screen. Because that is what happens with me, and I do not know how to fix it, unfortunately. If I did, I would absolutely be doing so, and I'd be gifting out those free memberships. The other thing I can think of is I can potentially... Okay, Zaldara Gaming says, same thing happened to me just now. Liam Rogers says, hi Grandcat, do you think I should make 3 pros of LA Knight or 2 F3s? I think it's up to you, Liam. Whether you feel you need multiple LA Knights or whether you want the stronger ones, it's entirely down to you. There's no right or there's no wrong decision here. John Layton says, if there's ever a spot open, let me know. I will join straight back up top squad. I think there's actually a space open for you right now, John Layton. I'm not entirely sure. Liam Rogers says, I already have my F3. Zaldara Gaming says, Fs, I am, in my opinion. So it's interesting that Zaldara Gaming has the exact same issue that I do, that it's just the infinite loading screen. And I've tried it with Google Chrome, I've tried it with Firefox, and it's the exact same. Oh my goodness. Guguaz 7X says, I only came to say hi. Sadly, I need to go. Here in Portugal, it's already 1 a.m. Ah, well, it is also 12:49 a.m. here in the land of the Grand Cat, here in Scotland, in Glasgow. John Layton says, I'm in a TBG at the moment, so I will join after. Okay, absolutely. Just make sure that you are in the Discord. That is the only requirement of being in the team. And of course, making sure that you hit those minimum requirements. Right, so before we actually start the proper stream, although the stream has started, before we get into the actual proper meat of what it is that we want to do here, we want to show off all the brand new cards, get all the wonderful rewards from Giants Unleashed. We've got a whole bunch of them here. Well, it says Radio Network. There you go, there's all the... We've got a lot of rewards to go through, it seems. So we're going to go through all of those. It's Baird says, what is the minimum requirement? Minimum requirements are 10 shards in Team Ring Domination. You need to get 150 points in Team Road to Glory. And if you are in Team Battleground, you of course must fully max out your deck. It's easy enough to do. There is Grand Cat tutorials on how to do it easily. And of course, you must follow the attack plan and win all of your 15 games. And John Layton says, I'm still in, I think, Discord that is. It's Baird says, any tier whatsoever. Don't worry if you're not Inferno tier. We will get you Inferno cards and we will get you up to Inferno tier, so long as you're willing to put in the work. That is all that is required. We will bring you up to the highest tier, and just by joining in the team. Of course, if you do fail any of the requirements, then... As Baird said, is this a perm or a temp team? Is this a temp team? This is one of the longest, highest ranked teams in the entire game is Soul World Order. Before I was ever known as Big Old Grand Cat and had the YouTube channel and everything, as Soulless, I was one of the best players, some would argue the best, and have ran the team for a very, very long time, and there is nothing temporary about it. In fact, actually, you start on Soul World Order 2, and you then, if you do well enough, get up to Soul World Order 1. Mahir says, could you possibly review my deck, maybe? I think I can, Mahir. Absolutely. Since you have asked so politely, I think I can do that. But the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to pause the stream, and we'll be back in just a minute, and I am going to try and gift the 5 gifted subs right here using this phone, the one that I'm live streaming from right now. And if we can do that, that would be absolutely wonderful. And if we can't, at least I can go and show it to YouTube and say, hey, can you guys fix this? Because I want to give my viewers 5 wonderful free gifted Grand Cat subs. So, bear with me just a second. We're just going to pause the video, we'll pause the stream, and we'll be back in just about a minute. So if you all want to go and get yourself some nice drinks, get yourself some wonderful things to eat, maybe put on your slippers, maybe pet your cat, maybe give your dog an extra treat, something for the next minute or so, and then we will be right back. So we will be back in just a second, folks. Be sure to stay tuned. And remember, if this does work, then you could see the chat will still be up. The chat will still be live, so feel free to continue talking to each other. But if this does work, then you will see the winners coming up in the chat. It just won't happen live, but that's what we're going to have to work with. So I'll be back in just 1 second. Alright guys, we are back. I tried literally everything I could, and nothing seems to be allowing me to give away these free gifted subs, which is very upsetting indeed, very disappointing. I'm going to have to talk to YouTube about it and see what they can do. So, unfortunately, there isn't going to be a free giveaway today, as much as I'd like there to be. Is there no audio? Alright, let me fix that then, folks. My goodness, we're running into nothing but problems. We're going to pause again. We're going to try and get the audio back, so let's just give it a second. Okay, let's see if that works. There we go. Okay, the sound is now active, and we've also got our login for the day. My goodness, that was a tremendous nonsense. Liam Rogers says, heard you before. Excellent. There wasn't any sound on the audio. Oh, we've got Wild Wednesday. Oh my goodness. We could do Wild Wednesday live on stream. No, that would take ages. I'm not going to do that live on stream. Let me see here. Let me just catch up with the chat. Scorches says, what game is that? It is W Supercard. Liam Rogers says W Supercard. Scorches says, thanks. I thought it was Hearthstone or something. Says, no. Is it fun? If you're a wrestling fan, yes. I've been playing it for a very long time. Liam Rogers says, I hear you. Scorches says, interesting pay to win or free to play. I mean, there's a lot of games that require to spend some money. Zeldara Gaming says, I can hear you. John Lane says, can hear you now. S Bard says, the last two spaces, how will you pick? Zeldara Gaming says, works. Liam Rogers says, heard you before. Mahar says, my name is King Killer Z and welcome back. Okay, wonderful. We are now up to date with everyone. So, of course, we did just finish Team Ring Domination. Let me show you how well the team did. We got 266 shards, and you can see there, everyone, I believe, managed to get their minimum requirements, which is very nice to see. And Liam Rogers says, I'm totally free to play. Yes, you can be entirely free to play and still have a lot of fun with this game, especially if you find yourself a decent team to be part of, and if they can get you Inferno rewards, then that certainly helps you level up your deck significantly without having to spend money to do so. Right, so, what is the first thing we want to do? What do we do? Let's go ahead and combine some cards, and I think we're going to start with the big old main eventer himself. That is going to be Roman Reigns, and here he is. Let's go ahead and let's remove him from these two decks, and there we go. We can now pro the OTC, the Tribal Chief, and let's go ahead and combine our Roman Reigns and see just how massive he becomes. You can see there he has 100 matches and his 5 variants and level 100 on both of the cards. We've got our card pro, and there he is. There's the Tribal Chief waving his axe and shield around as he prepares himself for battle. He's a very cool, very strong card indeed, and we're going to see exactly just how strong he is, because we are going to train him up at, well, we're going to get him up to level 100. So there he is. There's the Tribal Chief himself. And let's go ahead and go back to Combinable. So we have our Damien Priest. We're going to make it into a fortified one. There he goes. And you can already see the stats on that Damien Priest are massive. We're going to do the same thing with the LA Knight here. Yeah. And we're going to fortify him. So there's a fortified 1 LA Knight as well. And we also have a fortified 1 of Bianca Belair. And that is that one done. And of course we have the Apollo Crews from Team Ring Domination, which we can fortify as well. And now the next ones we need to work on are the Kevin Owens, who both need their 100 matches. This India Hartwell, which I'm not even sure if we still need, but I think our female right arrows are lacking a little bit, so we might need to get that one as well. And we are going to level up our Roman Reigns. There we go. And we're going to get him up to level 100 right now. And there he is. So let's train him up. And let's see, that would be level 77. And we've still got these we need to get rid of as well. Okay, we're going to leave the Tribal Chief for just now, because we have a lot of rewards that we can get from in here as well. So let's see here, our momentum slots. We've got a rarity draft pick, and we got 3 Enigma cards, or yep, it is Solo Sikoa, Dirty Dominic Mysterio, and Giovanni Vici. 2 Pro Crystals, 3 Crystals, 1 rare draft pick, and a bunch of XP as well. And that's for earning the level 3 momentum reward. We also got 900 super coins from our league. And there's the momentum slots, of which we've unlocked 3 momentum slots for the next PvP. So let's get rid of those. And we have the daily streaks. There we go. We've got a tournament reward, which I think was from a point where I got disconnected. So that's what that was there. And now let's go into the Giants defeated rewards. So these are all veteran. So this is the one for taking on Austin Theory. We've got an Obafemi and an Ivy Nile. We're going to have a lot of rarity draft picks by the end of this. This is from the People's Champion, The Rock. Got Finn Balor, rare draft pick, and Big Old Taker. From Chad Gable, rare draft pick, and 2 Enigmas. We've got a few more to go. This is from Seth freaking Rollins, rare draft pick, Solo Sikoa, and Grayson Waller. Man, we are getting no Inferno cards at all, are we? My goodness. Got a SummerSlam AJ Styles from Carmelo Hayes, I believe. Ethan Page, the NXT champion. And this is the last one. It's big old Sheamus. Ivy Nile, rare draft pick, and another AJ Styles. G-Man is best says, Gable! Of course G-Man would show up when Chad Gable was pulled. Of course he would. My goodness, that is a running gag in the lore of the Grand Cat. Okay, so we got a whole bunch of cards there. And how many rarity draft picks did we pick up? We have 9. We have 9, folks. Alright, chat. This is the way we do things here. I'm going to give you all numbers. So this one here is 1. This one here up here is 2. And this one here is 3. Then 4. Then 5. Then 6. Then 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 11 and 12. So G-Man is best. Got in there first. He said 2. So we're going to jump in. So normally I would just let you guys all spam numbers, but I'm just going to go with the first ones because we have so many of these that we need to get through. So G-Man's best says 2, first of all. Okay, that was a Grayson Waller. That doesn't help us out very much. Zaldera just said 7, so let's go ahead. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 would be this one. Nope, Zeldera got us an Enigma, manager Sonya Deville. Scotches says 6, so let's try that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is this one. Well, the Intercontinental Champion, SummerSlam 24, the main event, Yeet Uso. Let's see here. John Layton says number 5. So number 5 would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is this one, I believe. There's an Enigma Bianca Belair. Alright, Khalid says 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we've only got 8. In that case, Khalid, I'll go with number 8 for you. That was an Enigma, Second Wind. Alright, let's see. Brain Power 316 says 3, my lord. 1, 2, 3 would be this one over here. Oh! Brain Power got it! And it is an Inferno JBL John Bradshaw Layfield with his clothesline from hell. Very well done, Brain Power 316. We are now back to a full 16. We've got 3 numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So let's see those numbers. Start spamming those numbers. I'm seeing a couple of 5s here. I'm seeing a couple of 1s. John Layton says, be a pro from Giants Unleashed. Zolaro says 11. G-Man says 1. Alright, I'm seeing a couple of 1s. I'm seeing a couple of 5s. I'm seeing a single 11. Scotcher says 4. We're seeing a lot of 1s here. There's another 4. Right, I think G-Man is winning this, so we're going to go with number 1. Number 1 is going to be right up here. So let's see, G-Man. You got us another main event Jey Uso, or main event Yeet Uso, even. Scorches says 4, so I'm going to go with Scorches, which would have been this number over here. So let's go ahead. And it is the SummerSlam 24 Xavier Woods. Now, if we could get the Inferno Xavier Woods, the Dungeon Master one, that would be significantly nicer. And John Layton says 14, G-Man's Best says 9. Zaldera Gaming says 11, G-Man says 9 once again. No, G-Man may be getting it. Alright, so this one would have been 8, so 9 would be in this one over here. So let's go ahead and try G-Man. And it was a Dirty Dominic Mysterio, SummerSlam 24. And there we go, we're out of our rare draft picks, and we're now at 518 of the 500 cards. Sheebs says, I am here. Welcome, Sheebs. It is 1:15 in the morning, Sheebs. Not sure why you're here. My goodness, look at all these cards. We're just going to accept these for just now. And we're going to go into combinable. And we're going to see what can be combined. So, we have a lot. It seems that I've already got rid of the JBL, unfortunately. We didn't need them. I can't remember what it was, up arrow or down arrow. But the cards we had were already better. Sheep says, why am I awake? Lord knows, I've slept most of the day and that explains a fair bit. Okay, so let's go ahead and combine our AJ Styles. That gives us another star. We don't need to level him up because he is not going to be able to join our deck anyway. That gives us another star, bringing us to 13,028. Solus Core is also going to give us another star. There we go, the fake Tribal Chief. Grayson Waller is going to give us another star. Taker, we've already got the Pro of him, so we don't need that one. We've already got the Pro of Ivy Niles, we don't need that one either. And, yep, that's it. So let's go back to Trainable. And we're going to level up the Tribal Chief and see what he looks like. Whoa, that's a lot. Okay, let's get rid of the smaller ones first, shall we? That makes more sense. Okay, level 88 is probably enough. Nope, it is not. So we will continue to train away some more cards. Okay, well, just another 9 levels should do it. And there we go, Roman Reigns is complete. And let's take a quick look at our males. There you can see the Roman Reigns with 2 variants and none of his matches has stats of 4,058 in speed, 4,523 in charisma, 4,805 in toughness, and a massive 5,072 in power, and all of those will only continue to grow as we get him his 100 matches and finish off those variants. You can see that he's already kind of creeping up on LA Knight already, and that LA Knight is a fortified one, or at least he will be in a few moments. You can see that our big Triple H here is still our best card that we have thus far. Let's go ahead and compare him to SummerSlam 24 cards as well. So you can see that the Roman Reigns has already surpassed our SummerSlam 24 Eddie Guerrero, which is the reward that you got for completing campaign mode. So that Roman Reigns is absolutely massive, to say the least. Now let's take a quick look at up arrows. And yes, this is what JBL was. He was an up arrow, and because I knew that I was getting the pro Roman Reigns and we had the Triple H, we've got the Eddie Guerrero, and you can see that Eddie Guerrero is already stronger than a pro Humberto, so a pro JBL wouldn't have been able to pass this anyway, so I'm quite fine with not keeping the JBL. If we get a pro tribal Roman Reigns, a pro tribal chief, then that would probably overtake Humberto, but other than that, we don't really need any other up arrows. Same for down arrows, I believe. Yep, you can see that we've got the pro Damien Priest and LA Knight. And once we pro the Kevin Owens, he is going to overtake our Bronson Reed. And we are most certainly going to hope to try and finish off Thronebreaker, which is going to give us the Fortified 3 Cody Rhodes from the Dungeons & Dragons event, which is going to surpass our Damien Priest. So that means that our top 3 down arrows are going to be Cody Rhodes, Damien Priest, and LA Knight. And then we only need one more card, which is probably going to be the Kevin Owens, which means we don't need the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes from SummerSlam 24 or the Fusion SummerSlam Kevin Owens. Benjamin says, Sergeant Tibbs acknowledges the tribal chief. My goodness, I know who Sergeant Tibbs is. He's a very, very wonderful cat. Let's see the rest of the comment section here. Liam Rogers says, I'm trying to get that Xavier Pro. Zeldara Gaming says, 13k stars. How long have you been playing? Yikes. I've been playing since nearly the beginning of W Supercard. G-Man the Best says, do you have Roman SE equipment from Royal Rumble tier? I think that's the one that I'm missing, and that is due to Big Boss Man. It is very, very rude of him. He went ahead and got them himself and forgot to remind anyone else that the daily streak was ongoing. So that was indeed rather rude of the Big Boss Man, which unfortunately we do not have the, what is it called? The Ula Fala, I believe. So, yep, there are our down arrows. Let's see our right arrows. We're definitely getting the pro double heroic Bret the Hitman Hart. That's going to be our strongest right arrow by far. And, well, we need to work on some other cards here in order to get these up. And the reason I'm keeping the Rey Mysterio around is because if you equip the, what is it called, the Ryu headband to him, it gives him one of the highest toughnesses in the game, particularly for right arrows. G-Man the Best says, yeah, that's what it's called. That is the Ulafala, I believe, was what he was referring to. So our right arrows could do with being a little bit better. I think once we get our Braun Strowman up a little bit, he may surpass our Fusions, Solo Sikoa, and Tongaloa. And we will need to see. He might even surpass our SummerSlam 24 Seth freaking Rollins. I'm not sure. But we'll just need to see whereabouts he ranks with that. We might need to lock down this Kane for a little bit just now as well, just in case. And let's take a look at our left arrows. And our left arrows are pretty decent, pretty juicy. The only one in SummerSlam 24 is this R-Truth, and he would need to be significantly better in order to pass Big Obafemi here, who is our current weakest of the left arrows, just behind Dirty Dominic Mysterio and our fortified one Akam from Akam and Razor. So we don't need this Brutus Creed either, nor do we need the Rock or the Dirty Dominic Mysterio. And even this Apollo Crews really needs to get his 100 matches and also up to his fortified one to see if he's even going to surpass Obafemi. But Obafemi, being North American champion, may even have higher stats than a fortified one Apollo Crews. We will need to wait and see. So let's go back to trainable and see what we can level up here. So what do we have that is in need of being trained? We're going to start with Damian Priest, get him up to his fortified one. And to do that, we are going to sacrifice an EO Sky and an Undertaker. Now, is that enough? Nope, we still need to do a little bit more. So I think a second Undertaker is probably going to be sufficient. And that is indeed complete. Next up is going to be LA Knight. Yeah. And we'll try it with just 2 Enigma cards first. Now where does that take us? 4 minutes remaining? Wow. So literally just a little bit more than 2 Enigma cards is what we're looking for. And I don't think I've got anything else that's particularly small. No, I don't. So unfortunately we're just going to have to get rid of another Enigma card here. It's a little bit wasteful, but that is what we need to do. Otherwise we're waiting 5 minutes. I'm not going to put the Grand Cat Grand Fleet through that. Next up is going to be Bianca Belair. And we're going to give Bianca Belair a SummerSlam 24 Xavier Woods and an Enigma Jey Uso. And that should be enough. That says complete now. And we're going to do the same for Apollo Crews. So that has to be a SummerSlam 24 and an Enigma card. Both Dirty Dominic Mysterios. That's weird. And that should be enough. And he is done. And now the next ones to go for are going to be Braun Strowman, Becky Lynch, and R-Truth, which we're going to get all of them up to their highest stats. And you can see, interestingly, that R-Truth has the highest stats, followed by Becky Lynch, followed by Braun Strowman. So that is what the easy ones look like, which is rather interesting. And let's train up our R-Truth. I think if we do this, that should be enough. GDK Studios says, "Hi, been watching your content for a while. Keep up the amazing work and hope you're doing well in Dungeon Event." Why, thank you, GTK Studios. That really does mean a lot to me. I really appreciate when people take the time out of their day to come along and thank big old Grand Cat for making these entertaining videos for each and every one of the Grand Cat Grand Fleet. So it really is very, very nice to hear some wonderful little words from you guys. It does mean a lot to this big old Grand Cat. Yeah, I think we're going to try and do that. Level 102. And there we go. Becky Lynch is complete. Next up is Braun Strowman. I'm going to level him up in the same manner. That's going to be level 96. Is that going to be enough? Let's try it. And he is complete. Now the next one we want to try and train up is going to be the Kevin Owens, because we need to pro those. So let's go ahead. I think that's this one. It is. So level 89, is that enough? It was. And that has been completed. Now I can't put the other Kevin Owens in there. So we're going to have to do that one. Just with what we have. And a single Electro Lopez is going to be enough to finish that off. And there we go, we've got everyone pro'd that we want to pro currently. And we are at 490 of the 500 picks. We've got 5 draft picks here. Let's go ahead and use those up. And we're just going to dust these cards here. Alright, good. We have accomplished something. Now let's jump into... Well, let's take a quick look at the old tournament and see whereabouts we are. We have 5 swords remaining. And what we're trying to do is we're just trying to get the multiple... We don't really care about getting the F1 R-Truth, Becky Lynch, or Braun Strowman. We just want to see additional F1, F2, F3s of LA Knight, Damien Priest, and Bianca Belair. Those are the ones we want to work on. So Bianca Belair is pretty good. Parth, it says, hey, welcome Parth. Hello, welcome to the stream. And yeah, let's jump in with our Bianca Belair. Alright, and let's see what we are starting up with. Okay, it's Jade Cargill Pro Inferno. And because we don't have a right arrow, 20% is the best we can do. So is 4,600 enough? It is indeed. And because we win this match, it means we don't have to care about the second one. So the second one I'm just going to entirely skip. I'm just going to be tapping here in the bottom right corner, bottom left corner, sorry, not the bottom right. And once this comes up, I'm just going to immediately click on fight without doing any combo. We're not even going to look at the combo. But we are going to look at it once again when we're taking on Bianca Belair, because that is the match that we need to worry about. So whether we win this match, whether we lose this match, does not matter, because we've already unlocked the Bianca Belair fight. And it looks like it's going to be power, which is completely fine for our Bianca Belair. So we do have a right arrow this time. So we can get up to 50% here. That's going to make our attack 8,462, which is more than double of what the opponent has, meaning that we easily win that match. And that is going to give us another collectible crown. I've saved up quite a few collectible crowns, so we have something to do in this live stream as well. So let's go ahead and dust those, and we'll take a look at... You can see we've got 36 crowns there, and we'll be using them up. We're going to take another look back into Yule Tournament. Okay... So the Becky Lynch and the Braun Strowman we don't really care about. And the Damien Priest, I wouldn't mind getting the fortified 3 of him, but the thing that I want to really prioritise is getting the fortified 3 Belair, and we're so much closer to getting the fortified... Well, It's going to be a fortified 2 Bianca Belair, but I mean, we do want the fortified 3. And we're so much closer to the LA Knight as well that I am going to leave these. And of course, as you see here in the tournament, that in 1 hour and 58 minutes, it will give us new opponents. And you see that the event ends in 14 days and 18 hours. So we have plenty of time to do it. So let's go ahead and jump into Throne Hunter. Zaldara Gaming says, Freebie Inferno on my old account was Braun Breaker. Ah, very, very close to being Intercontinental Champion. He only lost it last night. Actually, before we jump into Thronebreaker, let's take a look into Ye Old Smasher, because you get one freebie of these every day. Let's see how lucky we can get. So we're going to open the 2 free ones first of all. Oh, that didn't give us an awful lot. Okay, so let's try down here. That is a Mimic. I'm not going to remove that one just yet. I'm going to take a look and see what else we get. And see if it is worth our time. Okay, because we haven't even reached the 10 one, we're going to remove this one for 50 credits. And let's jump into this one in the middle here. Okay, we got lucky there. And now we're going to jump into this one in the top right corner. That was a Mimic. Now we need to decide whether it's worth our time to continue. So this gives us a 2% chance at the Triple H, and it also gives us 2 sword tokens. Whereas if we continue, we can get a 7% chance at the Triple H and 5 sword tokens. And how many points do we have currently? We have 6 plus 6, which is 12. So we need to get 3 more to get to that 15. Oh, Parth says video quality is poor today. That's unusual. I'm not sure why the video quality is poor. Is that right? I can see that the video quality is indeed poor. That seemed to have happened recently. Hopefully that fixes itself. That is down to YouTube, unfortunately. Parth says, yeah, it's poor. Zildar says, yeah, it's a bit off on my end as well. That is very unusual, to say the least. I can see on my screen as well that it seems to be having problems. Okay, Sean Davis says, the Grand Cat, it went poor for some reason when you switched to this. Maybe it's Dungeon Smasher that it doesn't like? That's very unusual. I'm not aware of that. I've not seen that happen ever before. So I've weighed up the options, and I don't think it's worth trying out the rest of the safes. There's only 5 unknown ones, and the rest of them are red, which have basically a 50-50 chance of either being a Mimic or being safe. And we don't really need a fortified 1 Triple H, so I'm just going to go ahead and claim an exit rather than wasting additional credits here. And let's go ahead and see what we get. We got our 2 tickets, we got JC Chain, and we got a Trick Williams. And we also got a rare to draft pick as well. Alright chat, you know how this works. I want a number. Liam Rogers says number 4. So let's see here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, let's see here. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4 would be down here. Sardar says 11. Parth says 5. You guys are going to need to spam numbers a little bit more. I'm going to have to see a bit more than just a singular number each. We currently have 1 for 4, 1 for 11, 1 for 5. That's a couple for 4. Oh, there's a couple of 11s coming in. Oh, you guys are spamming now. That's what I like to see. John Davis says, yeah, it was Dungeon Smasher for some reason. There's a lot of 11s coming in. I'm seeing a couple of 4s, I'm seeing a couple of 8s. I'm seeing a couple of 5s. It's more 11s than anything else. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 is this one down here. Alright, Zaldara, let's try number 11. And you got us. You got us an Enigma table. Okay, it's not the best, it's not the worst. I think we've already got an Inferno table. So that... Zaldara says, bah! What else do we have here? Is this just messages? Of course, I cannot read any messages while I am live because, well, you guys could say anything on there. And yeah, there we go. Okay, that's that taken care of. Let's take a quick look at the store, see if there's anything cool here. Ah, so this is now changed to a Jade Cargo rather than a Roman Reigns. And let's see here. So it gives you 2 Baileys for some reason. 2 Bianca Belairs. And 2 of Naomi. Interesting. So this pack, the Finish the Story one, that used to be the Roman Reigns pack. And from what I've heard, and take it with a grain of salt, I have heard that apparently there's going to be a quest coming out. There's going to be a second quest. So in 2 days and 18 hours, once this Roman Reigns quest ends, there's going to be another quest that's going to give you a Jade Cargo so that you can get your Pro Jade Cargo from Throne Hunter, or from Throne Hunter. So whether that's true or not, I'm not sure. But it would make sense. Liam Rogers says, really? That is the rumour that I've heard? Even though I am a W card YouTuber, I do not get any additional information than what you guys get. So again, take it with a grain of salt. But that is the rumour that I have heard. And generally, rumours of Grand Cat hears tend to be more true than not. Parth says, what is the trick to winning the tournament? Well, the trick is probably to get yourself a Pro Inferno of one of the cards from the tournament. Liam Rogers says, so it's a myth. It is a myth until someone proves it real, not unlike the One Piece. So let's go ahead and grab our throne. Got an Inferno train up. Alright, chat. If you were here for the last stream, you'll know how this works. And if you weren't, then you won't. You are going to have the chance now to say either higher or lower. You can say up or down. You can use an up arrow or you can use a V. It is entirely up to you, whatever you want. Lower, it means that we're going to go for the number between 1 and 10. Higher means we'll go for the number between 11 and 20. So I want you guys to start spamming and let me know whether we're going to go low or whether we're going to go high. I'm seeing quite a few lows here. I'm seeing 4 lows. I'm seeing... No, there's more highs coming in now. Oh, I think more people are spamming high than they're spamming low. You don't have to type out the entire word. Like, you can either just use H and L if you want to make it even faster for yourself. Oh, there's a lot of people saying lows. Some people saying highs. I think, oh, it's split. It's split, chat. I think there's more people saying high than there is low. Alright, chat, let's go for it. We're going to go high in this first one. You guys were right. You got it. It was +6. It was a 16. It was high. Alright, the second one. Is this one going to be higher or lower, guys? It's up to you. Okay, I'm seeing a few H's. I'm seeing a couple of L's. Seeing a couple of L's. Oh, there's more L's than there's H's now. Oh, you guys are all saying low. Low, 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 low. Everyone seems to be in agreement. Okay, I've not seen the chat. Oh, you guys know. You guys know. Okay. This is the third one. Let's see if we can get a perfect run. It's going to be higher, it's going to be lower, guys. You've got a 50-50 chance here. I'm seeing a lot of H's. It's a couple of L's. It's more H's, more L's there is. Zeldara says H, H, H. It's like quadruple H. Maybe dextuple H, actually. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of H's. Oh, there's a lot of L's that just came in there. Oh, you guys seem split. You guys seem split. Sean Davis says Triple H. Zeldara says hello. Alright, I'm seeing more L's than I'm seeing H's. Oh, it's kind of swapped back again. There's more H's now. Alright, guys, I'm going to go over H. I'm going to go with higher, the 11 to 20. Let's see if you guys are right. Can we get a perfect one? Oh, it was the lower ones. Oh, everyone that said low was correct. Everyone that said high was incorrect. But we still got 2 out of 3, and that's pretty decent. So let's see here. We've got 480 shards. And that's going to bring us up to 880. Now, I think we've got enough to get back into the throne room. So we've got another shot at this. Alright, chat. Here you go. Here's your chance to win once again. I want to see H's or L's. Okay, there's a lot of L's. Everyone seems to be going for L. L, 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 L. There's a lot of lows. A lot of lows. Okay, everyone seems to be in agreement. Last time you guys were all in agreement. You're all correct. We're going low. Oh, you guys know it. It is. It was L. It was low. Alright. Is it going to be lower? Is it going to be higher? Alright, guys. This is your time. This is your chance. Still a lot of L's. Still a lot of L's. Only a couple of H's. Majority of you are saying L. Okay, we're going to go low again. We're going to go low again, guys. Oh, that one was high. Oh, that one was high. Alright. Third one, guys. This is it. Last chance on this one. I'm seeing a couple of L's. Seeing a couple of H's. It seems to be split. Well, there's more H's coming in than there's L's. Alright, I'm seeing a lot more H's here. Alright, we're going to go high. Oh, you guys got it. You got it by 1. Oh, well done, chat. That is the Grand Cat Grand Fleet for you. We got another 480 shards. And we've got a new piece. A new puzzle piece has been added. And that awards us with 4 rarity draft picks. Oh my goodness, that means that there's going to be more fan interaction with the chat. The next one is going to give us 50 forging crystals, rather boring. And then the 12th one is going to give us the Cody Road Shield, and that is going to be absolutely huge. And then after we get the Cody Road Shield, we're going to get 20 forging crystals, which are going to be very boring as well. But then we're going to get the American Nightmare himself, the American Paladin, Cody Rhodes. So that's going to be very, very exciting. You guys have already started spamming the numbers. We're not doing the numbers yet, guys. The numbers come later. We are still on the throne hunter. And we're going to make our way. We're going to make our way up to the throne here. Now I think this is the. Oh, we got an Asuka. I think this is going to be the last one of these we're going to get, because with 9 more, I don't think we're going to get another one. So I'm seeing a lot of H's. There's only 1 L. Oh, there's more H's than there's L's. There's a couple of L's. There's still more H's than there are L's. Alright, we're going higher, guys. Oh, you guys know it. You guys knew it. You got there. Alright, the middle one. Is it going to be higher or lower? Come on, chat. This is all down to you guys. We're seeing a lot of L's. We're seeing a lot of L's. Oh, there's a lot of L's. You guys are all unified. Everyone's saying it's L. There's a couple of H's in there, but it's mainly L's. Okay, let's go low. That one was high. It was unfortunate. Okay, last one of these that we're doing on chat, or on stream. Okay, chat. I'm seeing a lot of H's. There's a lot of H's. There's a couple of L's. It's mainly H's. A lot of people think it's high. A couple of people say it's low. Mainly highs. Mainly highs. You think it's going to be 3 highs in a row? Alright, chat, let's go for it. Let's go. Is it going to be 3 highs in a row? It was! Oh my goodness, chat, you are amazing at this. Well done, you are very, very consistent, being able to get 2 out of 3 correct, and that is above the percentage ratio. That just goes to show the power of the Grand Cat Grand Fleet, that you guys know what the rolls are going to be. And of course, we got another 480 shards. That's going to help out quite a bit, and we can start slowly making our way to this throne room, but I don't think we're going to get there. Yeah, that's as far as we got. So we're 2 away from getting another Throne Hunter. But we did pretty well. And, of course, it is now time... Oh, look, the background didn't load in, so now I've got this black background. Okay, chat. A lot of people are saying 5. Everyone's agreeing on 5. Okay, so what is number 5? So this is number 1, this is number 2, this is 3, 4, and this is 5 here. Okay, chat, let's go for number 5. Okay, that was a Kyrie saying, that was an Enigma Kyrie saying. Okay, a lot of people saying... Well, I'm seeing a couple of 2s here from Khalid. Saldara agrees on 2 as well, okay. You guys are saying 2. Let's go for number 2. Number 2 is this one. That was an Enigma microphone. We've got 2 more chances, chat. I'm seeing an 8, I'm seeing a 3, I'm seeing a 4. A few more 8s. A lot of 8s. Parth says 69. That's the fun number. Now I'm seeing a bit more 3s now. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of 8s. G-Man the Best seems to know that it's 8, so let's see here. So this is number 1, this is 2, this is 3, and then this is 4, then this would be 5, 6, 7. So 8 is this one down here. And that was Otis. Apparently that's why G-Man wanted me to go for that one, because his love of Chad Gable. Liam Rogers says 3. GTK Studio says 8. Zeldara says 69 too. My goodness. People are agreeing on 69. Maybe if they get together. Oh, that'd be horrible. Okay, a lot of 3s. A lot of 3s going on here. So number 1, number 2, number 3 is going to be this one here. Alright, chat, let's go for number 3. And that was a Santos Escobar. None of which particularly help. However, chat. Oh, that microphone's new actually. We can dust these. And that is going to give us one last chance at the rare to draft pick. So okay, chat, you've got one more shot here. Parth says 1, Liam says 7, Mahar says 1. Few people saying 1 here. I believe 1 would be this one. Khalid says 1. Okay, you guys all seem to be in agreement. 1. Let's go for number 1. And it was an Enigma Finn Balor. Okay, so the Grand Cat Grand Fleet are not good at picking Inferno cards off their draft board, but you guys are fantastic at playing higher or lower. So we have learned this about the Grand Cat Grand Fleet. Very good, guys. Did you all have fun playing along? G-Man the Gable says, G-Man the Best says, we want Gable. That's WWG as opposed to WWE. We want Gable. Zaldara says the odds are better on high/low. That is also true. Parth says, hey, don't judge us. Or he says, he do judge us. My goodness. GTK Studios says, off to the casino we go. What, the entire Grand Cat Grand Fleet? Derek Stegall says, QR codes today. Unfortunately, no QR codes yet, but it would not surprise me if a QR code shows up for some Throne Hunter or maybe ye old tournaments. I think that might be something in the lines. The sadistic one Frozen Rage says, judges everyone. My goodness. The sadistic one has now become the judger of the many, many peoples. So with that out of the way, what else can we do? What else can we do? We could play more of the old tournament, but we're still waiting 2 hours for this to Either give me a LA Knight or a Bianca Belair. That's the ones that I want to play. Throne Hunter, we've ran out of our tokens. Journey's Marshal, we've already done. And I think we've pro'd everything that we want to pro. So I'm not sure we've got anything else left to do here today. We do have one more thing we can do. We have one more thing we can do. Okay, chat. For fun, who wants to play Tag Team Takedown with the big old Grand Cat? How about we do this to finish off the stream? Liam Rogers says yes. Mahar says, how do you get Xavier Woods? I've picked 3,000 cards off the draft and nothing. Yeah, I have also not pulled that Xavier Woods, and I have been playing just as much as everyone else. It seems to be extremely, extremely low chances. G Man Best says, are you going to play with someone? Liam Rogers says, I got him. Oh, very well done, Liam. That's very, very cool. I'm sure it'll be a very strong card for you. So what I'm going to do here, chat, is I'm going to sit here and wait for someone to invite me to a game of Tag Team Takedown. And if you're in the chat, then I will play with you. And if you're not, then I'm going to ignore it. So what you need to do, chat, is you need to find me, big old the Grand Cat. There I am. That's me. I'm using the Triple H picture. Hopefully you're already following me. And if you aren't, now's a good time to do so. And then you can invite me to a Tag Team Takedown. And what we're going to do is we're going to keep playing until we get all 5. G the Man is best. He has challenged me. He has wanted me to play Tag Team Takedown with him. Now, G the Man is best. Can you confirm that this is you on the chat? If you can, then I will click accept. All you need to do is say yeet or yes. That's more than enough. G the Man the best. Is this you? Just before I end up clicking on it and it ends up being another G the Man's best. Okay, he says yes. So we are going to accept. And there we go. We are connected. So G-Man's best. He's going to get an incredible advantage because by watching the stream, he's going to see what my cards are. And I am going to try my best to match with him. Oh my goodness, that is one incredible name. I'm not talking about Savage. Of course, referring to Mother Trucker. I have to say that very, very carefully. Okay, we're playing the G-Man's best deck here. So I have 3 right arrows, no left arrows, 1 up arrow and 2 down arrows. Okay, so it is going to be the Devon Dudley, and we're going to have to put in our Macho Man Randy Savage. That's the only up arrow we have. Sildara Gaming says, good luck. This is a savage name. Of course, while I'm playing, it's going to be a little bit harder for me to read out the chat. So do bear with me. Just enjoy the watching of the games. I'm going to put in this M Bison and hope that G the Man Best didn't have any up arrows. He instead used a left arrow Ludwig Kaiser. So we know not to use any more down arrows. Oh, we still managed to win though. That was impressive. Okay, we're waiting for the partner results. G the Man's Best says I only have 1 yellow card. Aha, I see. I have learned that, so I won't use any more up or down arrows. G the Man, you're going to have to click before it ends up accidentally disconnecting you. Okay, there we go. The partner is choosing a card. So we have 3 right arrows and no left arrows. Okay, that is a Braun Breaker. So we want to go for the best we've got here, which is going to be the Seth Rollins. Let's see if we can just win quickly. Parth says, hey, do you have any favourite legacy tier? Favourite tier? That's a little bit difficult. I can't think of an entire tier that I like. Some tiers are cooler than others. But seeing an entire tier is a little bit difficult. So we're going to go with the right arrow Rey Mysterio. And there is a Carrying Cross. We'll see if this manages to win. We did indeed. And G-Man's best is choosing. Okay, it's the Devon Dudley, which is the down arrow. So we are going to go with our up arrow with Randy Savage. And if we win this, then we win the entire game. That was unfortunate. There was not enough to overcome those two. It is speed, so I am going to go with Seth freaking Rollins, who has 4,400. That's the highest speed that I have. Hopefully you've got a left arrow. Okay, we're going to go with the right arrow, Braun Breaker, sorry. And we did it. We've managed to get our first of our 5 victories. And we are certainly going to continue until we get our next 4 victories. Scorcher says GG's. Parth says my favourite is Ultimate because it has the Raw SmackDown theme. I think it has the NXT theme as well, actually. It's a very, very cool theme. Okay, so our opening match is going to be speed. I have 2 down arrows, 1 up arrow, 2 right arrows, and 1 left arrow. So I think we're going to open here with LA Knight, who has 4,500 speed. We'll see. Hopefully G-Man has an up arrow. He does. He's got Eddie Guerrero, which is 4,800. So that's going to be pretty huge. But unfortunately, just not enough to beat that Inferno Randy Orton. Okay, the partner is now choosing cards. It's speed once again. So I can tag with almost everything. Okay, it's left arrow of Dirty Dominic Mysterio. So we want to go with a right arrow, and we're going to go with Seth freaking Rollins. It is the best right arrow in terms of speed that I have. Oh, we managed to lose this one as well. My goodness. It's not going well for us. Yeah, but now there's charisma. I can throw in the Lich King, the King of Kings, the great equalizer himself, the big old Triple H, tagging along with CM Punk. Very, very cool indeed. The next one is Power. I think we could do CM Punk and Triple H once again. Oh, it's the Tribal Chief. So we're going to throw in LA Knight. It's going to be 5,000 and 5,500. They're going to tag together. And that is Roman Reigns and Jacob Fatu, which do not tag together, which is very, very cool to see that. Okay, next was Power and Toughness. So I'm going to put in the King of Kings, Triple H himself. I think he should be more than powerful enough to take down whatever the opponent throws at us. Which he was indeed. G-Man's best is speed once again. Let's see what he throws out. It's going to be an up arrow, Humberto. So the only down arrow we can use now is, unfortunately, Bronson Reed. His speed is just a little bit low, but it's the best that we could possibly do in that scenario. Thankfully, those two don't tag together, so we could get lucky here. And we did. Okay, it's going to be Charisma again. So what is our best Charisma? I think it's going to be LA Knight with 5,000. And our Eddie Guerrero, 5,400 and 4,800. Waiting on the players' results, or the partners' results. And there we go, we managed to get our 5 victories. Bring me up to 99 on the takedown pack. So I think I'm going to be getting that by the end of this. We are certainly going to continue once again. And it's G the Man's best deck. So we've got 2 down arrows, 2 left arrows, 1 up and 1 right. Okay, a good combination of all the different cards. Okay, there's a right arrow, Bronson Reed. So we're going to start off with our carrying cross here. Against Enigma Bradshaw, we managed to win. Okay, the next one is going to be Power and Toughness. So I think the best one to go for is the down arrow, Devon Dudley, with 3-2 and 3-4. And there is the Tribal Chief himself, Roman Reigns, the 10-year anniversary version. Now against that Roddy Piper, I don't think we're going to win. It's a very, very strong card. Okay, it's now going to be Speed. Okay, it is a down arrow. So we're going to go with our 1 up arrow, which is going to be the Macho Man Randy Savage. Because the two of them tagging together gives the plus 10%. And that may be enough. It was. Okay, so the next one is going to be Toughness. And I think the Rey Mysterio is the best one that we've got here, with 4,487. And then Blanca is going to tag with him to raise that up a little bit more. And this Bradshaw has 0 toughness, so we most certainly win this match. And there's the animation for the Ryu Rey Mysterio. The Ryu Mysterio, if you will. Now the partner has to choose Speed. Let's see what he chooses. It is an up arrow Logan Paul. We have 2 options here, but we're going to go with Jamie, who has just a little bit higher speed. Let's see if we can win this one. These two don't tag together, and the R-Truth has 0 speed. So that's another easy win for us. Easy dub! And the last one's going to be Speed and Charisma. So I think I'm going to put in Rey Mysterio, who's right arrow. Let's see what our tag partner is going to put in. It's going to be big old Blanca. It's going to be a Street Fighter tag. There's R-Truth and Blanca, but the R-Truth has 0 in speed. So I think we do indeed win this match here. That is us with a 5-1 victory. That also completes the takedown pack for me. And we're going to continue. We're going to get that takedown pack at the end of this. Just need 2 more victories. And we're using big old Grand Cat's deck here. Okay, so I've got a lot of left and right arrows. Big Busman says, salutations, what are you doing awake here now, Busman? It is 2 AM. Okay, it's going to be Toughness and Charisma. So I have 3 left arrows. So I'm going to go with a left arrow here and hope that you have a right arrow. This is their big old Braun Breaker. Now, because I've only got 1 yellow arrow, that is going to be a little bit difficult for us. Also, the cards that I've got are not particularly the strongest of my deck. Okay, there's a Damien Priest. This is the only up arrow that I have. But hopefully the power of that Damien Priest will be enough to get us through this. Everyone's again went for the Roman Reigns and Damien Priest. We might lose this just down to unfortunate cards. I'm going to put in the right arrow, Bret the Hitman Hart, because 4,300 is the best I can do. Okay. And both of those are both the same arrow, so they don't tag together, allowing us to get that victory. Okay, the next one's going to be Power and Speed. So I think I'm going to use... No, I'm going to use Dominic Mysterio, because his speed is significantly faster. I'm going to hope that that's going to give us the victory here. And the LA Knight and the Randy Orton don't tag with each other, but unfortunately they're powerful enough to still manage to pull out the victory. Okay, we're now into Charisma. And I think we're going to put in the Eddie Guerrero, because I know that G-Man has the Damien Priest. And I think we're going to win this one. Okay, we're slowly pulling this back. Okay, that is a right arrow, so that's the left arrow, so we need to put in a right arrow. And we're going to go with Bret Hart. And we should win that one. Excellent, good. We are slowly climbing back up. Power and toughness, that's a little bit more difficult. I'm going to put in Akam here. Okay, Tongaloa, that is fine. And we managed to win it, which is surprising against the M. Bison. But very, very cool. We only need to win one more game. Okay, the partner is choosing. To the Damien Priest, so we are going to put in the Eddie Guerrero. So it's going to be 4-8 and 4-7 that are going to tag together with an up and down arrow. So it's going to give us a plus 10% bonus as well. And we're against the Roman Reigns and Damien Priest. That's unfortunate. That did cost us. So this is what we're down to, toughness and speed. The only one that I've got both toughness and speed in still is the Seth freaking Rollins, so that's the only one I can use. And G-Man's hopefully going to put in the best card he's got, which is the Triple H, which is very, very good. And even though these two don't tag together, hopefully this should be strong enough to still pick up the victory, and it was. And that allows us to win with 5-4. My goodness, that was a very, very dangerous game towards the end there. And we're going to continue because we only need one more victory. And then we are done with Tag Team Takedown for the time being. We're against Oh Yeah and ASDF. We're of course using G-Man's deck once again. So I have 2 down arrows, 1 up arrow, 2 left arrows and 1 right arrow. So that means we can tag with anything, which is very, very good. It's down to speed. Let's see what the opponent or the partner is going to use against the opponents. It's going to be a right arrow, so we need to use a left arrow here. And our carrying cross has just a little bit more speed than what Undertaker does. That Randy Piper is going to be quite a bit of a problem. This is very, very high stats indeed. So next one's going to be power and toughness. I think we're going to go with the Braun Breaker, and let's see what our tag partner is able to tag that with. Blanca, okay, that is a left arrow. That was unfortunate. That was just 2 big powerhouses there. Okay, so down arrow Akuma. Zildara says lost audio? Really? The audio stopped? I'm hoping the audio comes back. If you guys can hear me, please do let me know. Nothing should have turned off the audio. No, the audio still says it's on. Liam Rogers says, I hear you. Okay, that's good. G-Man is best says, I can still hear you. Wonderful. Okay, we managed to get our first victory there. It's now down to toughness. So we're going to go with M Bison here with 4,100 toughness. And there's Logan Paul with 2,700. So Zeldara, can you hear me once again? Hopefully you can. Okay, the partner's choosing power now. We managed to get 2-2. And we are going to go with M Bison once again. Zeldara says, yes, sir. The man is here, says, hello, Grand Cat, hope you're feeling better. Wishing you the best for this new medication. It's okay if you don't want to read this message out. Well, don't worry, I already read it out. The man is here. Yes, for anyone that doesn't know, I do have a lung condition, and it has been giving me a little bit of problems lately. But I am on some new medication that is going to hopefully fix it. And that is also the reason for these shorter live streams, because unfortunately I can't really do longer than, I mean, 2.5 hours is the best that I've done, and then after that I run out of air. It is just an unfortunate side effect, but it is nothing for me. It's nothing for you to feel sorry about. The Grand Cat is a big old powerful beast, and I would be losing to anything such as a lung condition anytime soon. So you do not need to worry about the big old Grand Cat. The man is here, says one of the best. And there we go. We have managed to win with 5-2. And we can now claim, because our rewards are maxed out. And we got our crown, our sword tokens, a Dakota Kai, and 10 draft picks. There's Eddie Guerrero, another crown, 2 sword tokens, 10 more draft picks. Nathan Frazier. Roxanne Perez. Giovanni Vici. And the tag team takedown pack is going to give us a Jimmy Uso. So this year, the man is here. Says, thoughts on Jey Uso on Raw? Not sure if you watched it, so not giving much away. Yes, I have seen it, and also it is spoiled on WWE Card that Jey Uso is the brand new Intercontinental Champion. It's really surprising that it happened on Raw. I really expected that to come from a pay-per-view. It's a little bit interesting, especially considering that Braun Breaker... I didn't see Braun Breaker losing the IC title anytime soon. G the Man's Best says, GG is a Grand Cat. Yes, thank you, G Man is Best. You were a wonderful tag partner. I recommend you to everyone. G Man's Best says, and hopefully you get better soon. Well, that is what the new medication is all about. Hopefully that will mean that I don't have quite as many problems as what I do currently. It is all just to get better. Medication doesn't mean that that you're getting worse. It is all designed to help you improve. So yes, I think I'll be completely fine. Even so, I have done a tremendous amount with my life. I'm very, very happy. So I don't have any regrets in life, and neither should any of you. Zeldara Gaming says, got to go for now. Have a good one. Well, thank you for coming along, Zeldara. We're just about to finish off the live stream anyway. But before we do, let's go back into the Throne Hunter, because we have got 3 of these pieces here. And that means that is once again time for the live chat to play higher or lower. Liam Rogers says L immediately. If you want to go for the 11 to 20, it is H that you want to type. If you want to go for the 1 to 10, it is L. The one here says, I've been coming. I mean, it's been coming for Jey Uso. He's probably number 1 favorite fan and wrestler. It's got the people what he wanted. Everyone is all saying lower, 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 lower. Okay, chat. Let's see if you guys are right. You guys were correct. It was indeed low. All right, the middle one, guys, is going to be a higher or is it going to be a lower? Everyone's still giving out the L's, L, 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 couple of H's, a few more H's coming in, still more L's than there are H's. Oh, no, we're changing more over to H's. They're all saying hi, 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 hi. Liam is still going with L. Khalid says H. G-Land's best is H. Okay. Okay, chat, I think we're going for higher. It was indeed higher. Now, can you make it 3 for 3? We're going to say H or we're going to say L for the third one. G-Land's best says H. Liam Rogers says H. Man is here says H. Everyone's all agreeing on higher. Khalid says L. He says lower. Everyone else is all saying higher though. Getting a lot of highs. High, 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 high. Spiky Mickey 33 says high. Oh, I think the chat is saying higher. Okay, we're going to go for higher. Is it going to be 11 to 20? It was indeed. That's the maximum amount of shards. Oh, well done, Grand Cat, Grand Fleet. You have done wonderfully. Chat is absolutely on point. There we go. 600 shards. My goodness, look at that. That is a big W. The man is here says, big old W. Khalid says, fair enough. There we go with 600 shards. That brings up to 1,190 of the 1,500 shards that we need. And there we go. We have made our first step towards the next throne room. And how many yield tournament tokens do we have? We have 16. So we are certainly underway to getting those F2 LA Knights, Bianca Belair, and Damian Priest. And then we can start working towards our F3s of each of them. And then once we get those, that's also going to give us more of the crown tokens for Throne Hunter. And then that's going to give us more chances at the puzzle rewards to get the Cody Rhodes shield. And then, of course, to get the Cody Rhodes, the Pro Cody Rhodes, and then finally the Fortified 3 Cody Rhodes. It's going to be very, very cool indeed if we're able to get up to that point. But there we go, folks. That's going to be it for this little video. That's going to be it for this little live stream, even. I really hope that you've all enjoyed. And if you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share, and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so you can see when more of these glorious little videos go out. And we shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody. Khalid says goodbye and be safe. G-Man says see you, Grand Cat. Lee Rogers says I'm on the Cody Shield. Just reading out a little bit of chat before we finished up. But there we are, folks. So, you have plenty more to look forward to. And hopefully YouTube will at some point fix the monetization thing. Or the ability, not the monetization. The ability for me to give out the membership gifting. I just tried it one more time there just in case. But no, it's not working. Okay, folks, that's it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed, and we shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.